now I want to ask your experiences in relation to food and accommodation. And being from an Indian background, what I would like to know is that are there Indian stores over here to have a good, not actually good, some homemade Indian food, like ready to make food? And can we get some good Indian restaurants or get to taste some Indian foods over here in hotels or something like that? Could you please share about that?
So I will start with accommodation. So that is the basic requirement, right? I mean, shelter food is a basic requirement. So for the students, those who are coming, for a intake, so that will be the first point of thing they will be worrying about the accommodation. So it will be a new home, new country. So how they are going to be live independently, right?
Yeah.
So if like 4 to 5 persons are coming as a group from the same city or from the same country, or they know each other before, so it won't be a problem for them, right? So they will be like friends, like they will be like in a group. So in that scenario, what they will be staying together, they prefer to stay together and cook together. So in that scenario, they can take the individual apartment. They can rent for individual apartment and they can stay together. But what if a single person is coming without any knowledge? No. So there are many kinds of accommodation. So some universities provide a dorm, right? Dormitory. They can stay in the university's dorm. It's like hotel.
Okay.
In our or not hotel, hostel. In our India, like some colleges has hostel, right?
Okay.
So it's a kind of that thing. So where some of the university has dormitory with them. So in that scenario, they can stay with in dormitory.
Okay.
So how it will be like? So you have to book an application. So and you will be sharing the room with some other person, or it can be the same person from your country, or it can be a different person. So it all depends on your sharing. So you will be sharing with other person. That person can be from anywhere. He can be a local guy. He can be a guy from your same country or different country as well. So there also it will be a great experience for you. So where you will be both will be sharing your cultures.
Yeah.
Your Indian cultures or their country's
Whatever
culture.
culture.
So, yeah. And also I would say it depends on the person. So it depends on the person's background. So if he or she wants to be if he wants to stay in a good good apartment, then he can rent a separate apartment for him or herself, right? So there are a lot of accommodation options, so that won't be a problem for the students coming over here.
So you're trying to say it's about people's preferences. Let's say I get to have a pool of options and I get to choose one from it.
Yes.
I have dormitories which are relatively cheap, and I have apartments, flats, and studios like that, which
Where you can afford. If you are capable of affording for that apartment, then you can. So it's all about your preferences, and all about your spending expenses.
And in terms of food.
So basically, I will cover for Indians, right? So there are many Indian supermarkets right over here. So where you will get your Indian spices.
Okay.
And there are some, not some. There are actually many Indian restaurants as well, where you can order or taste your Indian cuisines. But you can't on a daily basis. But if you feel like if you want to have your Indian food like some or other day or in a dry day, so you can order. There are Indian restaurants. The taste it will be very good. And if you want to cook, if you are a good good cooking person, then you can get the spices. You can get Indian taste spices from that supermarket, and you can cook. Apart from that, there are the Polish supermarkets where you will be getting the basic necessary things. So I didn't face any difficulty regarding accommodation, to be frank. it went very smooth. It's all about your preferences. So you don't have to worry. Obviously, you will miss your Indian food, but there are options to taste your Indian foods, as I said.
And I heard something about this in Poland. Like you when you are a student, you get to enjoy a lot of concessions. Like say in terms of travel.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's most of the European countries have good connectivity within links.
Yes.
So can you just get me?
Yeah. So okay. So for students, you will, there is a off of the amount concession when you go to a restaurant to have your food. You will get, if you are a student, if you show not only in Indian restaurant but even in some other restaurant, all the restaurants in Poland. I mean, it can be a American restaurant, can be a Thai restaurant, can be
Any
Korean
cuisine.
restaurant, or it can be some other restaurant. So most of the restaurants they accept student concession. So they give you like 10 to 15% discount on the total amount for students. So all you have to show your student ID. And for travel, I think it's around 50% concession. But it's still the end of your student status. If you come here for bachelor's, you will get 3 years. Then if you do masters, 2 years. So 5 years you will get. If you come here for your master studies for 2 years, then that 2 years you will be getting this student discount for travel. And yeah, so you can travel. Obviously, with your visa, it's a Schengen visa, right? So you can travel all 27 European countries with this visa. You don't have to take any other visa for going inside the European country. So one more important thing is Poland being a Central Europe. It's a Central Europe hub, right? So it's it's very easy to visit all the countries. So it's been in the center, you can go anywhere. And as I said, yeah. So first point, you don't have to take any visa till you have that visa. It can be a student visa or it can be whatever. So it's a Schengen visa. So you can travel anywhere within the European country. And if you are a student, you will get discount for travel. Yeah. So that student concession is very, it's a legal year, right? So it's not a problem.